Hello learners, welcome to Learn to Empower. In this particular video, we'll be looking into some of the important news of particular day. Now, the first article that we see, Apex Court to decide if the center encroached on the Punjab's domain. The article is about that in recently there was a notification issued by the central government under section 139 of BSF Act of 1968, in which they have increased their jurisdiction of maintaining law and order from 15 kilometers to 50 kilometers in the state of Punjab. Now, similarly, it was done to the state of West Bengal as well, right? West Bengal before itself has challenged it. Now, Punjab recently has challenged it. The notification came in the year 2020-21, right? Why this is challenged? Why this is considered as a federal dispute? Because police is a state subject. Law and order is in the concurrent list. Per se, police is the state subject. Prison is also under state subject. When you are increasing the jurisdiction of one particular state of your own domain from 15 kilometers to 50 kilometers of domain, the central government of CAPF forces, here it is the BSF, is going to have the control over the particular area. Now, as it has been projected that there is an encroachment of the legislative domains of both center and state here. So it is being argued in the court by the from the government side that in the state of Rajasthan already the 50-kilometer line is existing, right? In the Pakistan side, already the 50 kilometers line is being guarded by the BSF, right? Now this is very important to understand to stop the illegal migrants as per the Passport Act. Right now, that is the reason. Now, let's wait and watch how the Supreme Court is going to deliver the judgment based upon the particular case. This is the domain of original and exclusive jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. What is the exclusive jurisdiction here? Because the federal dispute between the center and state will be only decided by the Supreme Court and not by the High Court. Right? High Court does not have any exclusive jurisdiction regarding the federal dispute. Now, the second article that we see on equal access to benefit for all scheduled caste. Now, this is the continuation of the article that we've seen in our previous videos, where in the recent times the central government is planned to form a central committee for the subcategorization of scheduled caste here. Now, let's try and understand the holistic perspective, how this committee is going to implement, how committee is going to consider, what are the background news here. Now, overall, the scheduled caste population in the state is around 1200 communities are present, right? Now, because these 1200 communities of scheduled caste are not of homogeneous population, each of scheduled caste category, some of the scheduled caste people are forward, some of the scheduled caste people are backward in terms of economic as well as social perspectives as well, right? Now, it is the duty of the government to make the provision that the most disadvantaged sections of the scheduled caste should progress first, right? But this is not done per se in case of scheduled caste. Right. Now, whether the constitution is banning or whether the constitution has a limitation for subcategorization per se, if you look into that angle, there is no limitation of the scheduled caste population subcategorization. Even under Article 341 and 342, there is no bar on the constitution to subcategorize it. So, based upon this, the central government has formed the committee. The committee will also include the people from the different ministries, that is the Home Ministry, Law Ministry, right, and Ministry of Social Justice, etc. Now, this subcategorization is very important in dynamics to understand that how the different categories of the scheduled caste population will get the benefit. Now, in a political angle, it is argued that there is no need of subcategorization because it weakens the populations of the scheduled caste as a community, right? One thing can be done: the government benefit schemes can be given to the particular weakened sections of the scheduled caste population on a priority basis, right? But this is not helpful in the long term because the identifying the beneficiaries will also become the difficult. So let's see how the government is going to subcategorize this scheduled caste communities in India. The next article that we see, Odisha government seeks urgent deployment of Kumki elephants from Tamil Nadu. Now, what are these Kumki elephants? What is the issue here? Now, in the state of Odisha, there is a lot of human-animal conflict is happening in recent times. Especially the animal here is the elephant that comes from the hilly regions to the plain regions, especially during the time of harvest. They come for eating the crops that has been harvested, especially they come for sugarcane, and they also come for certain kinds of corn crops, etc. Right now, to eat this, obviously there will be conflict between human and elephants. Now, to stop this, in Tamil Nadu, a successful model is that the use of Kumki elephants. Kumki elephants are the elephants which are of the larger elephants, where they tend to attack the elephants coming from the hilly regions, right? It is human trained elephants. Now if you see, there is one documentary also that is present in the YouTube, that if you these particular animals are been trained to attack the elephants coming from the hilly areas to destroy the harvest crops, right? Now the next article that we see, why was FCRA registration for several NGOs was cancelled. Now what is this FCRA? FCRA is a Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. Now why this has been cancelled for certain NGOs? What is the background of the news? Let's try and understand. Now overall, the NGO that got affected because of this is Center for Policy Research and World Vision India. Now, in this particular month, these two NGOs license were cancelled. Now, who is monitoring this FCRA? That is Ministry of Home Affairs. Now, how this has been monitored? After 2020, recently there was amendment done to Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, where NGOs need to be registered themselves to get the foreign funding, right? With which ministry? With the Home Ministry, they have to register. Now, after that, they have to open a bank account, specifically in the SBI branch in Delhi, where they have all the stakes with respect to the foreign donation that is coming into. Now, why government has made this kind of restriction? Now, try and understand, many of the NGOs that is there in India are not actually working for the welfare of India. There are many vested NGOs which is working for the on their own vested interest. Especially there are many funds that is coming from the countries which are not having a friendly relations with India. They were also doing certain kind of anti-national activities as well. Whenever there is a developmental project that has been announced, these people goes and they starts protested around that particular area, especially in the name of environment, especially in the name of displacement, etc. These vested interest people go and starts protesting. That's why the government argued that the NGOs regulation is most important. Right. Now, how many NGOs have registered? As per the 2012 data, around 20 lakh registered NGOs are there. Among this 20 lakh registered NGOs, only 2% of the NGOs are actually getting the foreign contribution money. Right. Now, why government has banned the registration of Center for Policy Research, CPR? They have said that this particular NGO is actually doing some kind of current affairs program. Now, current affairs program is not allowed in the Indian system when you are getting the foreign funding. Right. Now, based upon this, the government has banned particular NGO. Right. Now, this is the overall analysis of FCRA. After 2020, there was an amendment that done to FCRA, where the NGO has to register themselves and they should open a particular bank account in the SBI branch of Delhi. Right. Now, the next article that we see, the yesterday after the consecration of Lord Rama in Ayodhya, now Prime Minister announced Suryodaya Yojana. This Suryodaya Yojana is nothing but placing a solar panels in each and every household. Target is how what? 1 crore houses. The primary main thing that we are going to achieve to reduce the electricity bill. Right? This is one way India is promoting solar energy, which is the clean energy, and also it is environmental friendly. And India is also part of International Solar Alliance. We are also meant to reaching the target that is agreed in the Paris Peace Climate Change Agreement. Right. The next article that we see, around 1000 farmers died in the Marathwada region. Now try and understand what is this Marathwada region in a geographical perspective. This is the state of Maharashtra. This is the Marathwada region. Generally, Marathwada is the driest region in the Maharashtra because it is the rain shadow region of the Western Ghats. This is Western Ghats mountains, right? Now Marathwada regions falls in the area where this is Marathwada region, this is Vidarbha region. The Marathwada region exactly falls in the area where the rains coming from the southwest monsoon is not able to reach the Marathwada region, because of which the rainfall is very much dry or nil in the particular region. Right. Now in the Vidarbha region there were one NGO by the name Pani Foundation which worked in the watershed management. Now, if the similar kind of watershed management conditions are applied in the Marathwada region also, we might not see the farmers' suicide. Right? These are some of the articles of particular day. I found it important. Right? In the next class, we will be looking into some other articles as well. Right? Till then, take care. Thank you.